complete Bay Area news coverage continues. This is KTVU Mornings on 2.
Well, it's 16 minutes after 8. We all know this is the day of love, loving the one you have, or looking forward to loving the one you haven't found yet. Bonnie Bruder joins us. She is a love and dating expert and author of Staying the One While Finding the One. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Good morning.
When did all this Valentine's Day start?
Way back in ancient times, it was a pagan festival to honor the goddess Juno. She was the queen of fertility, and there was a festival where all of the women would write love letters. They would put them into an urn, and then the men would grab them out, and they would chase the woman who had written the letter.
Yeah, and would they have obviously had a name on the letter?
Yes.
You knew who it was, and did they end up together?
Most of the time,
was
yes.
it they felt because they drew the name or the letter and all, they should be with that person?
Yes.
So, as I mentioned, it's a very loving day, but it can be a very lonely day as well.
This
for
is
a
true.
lot of people.
This is true. In my book, I talk about tips to attract the person that you want into your life. And so if you're not with somebody at this current time, one of the suggestions I give is dating yourself. And so tonight, if you don't have special plans, create a fun evening for you and cook your favorite meals, write a love letter to yourself and really honor the things that you appreciate, and that will attract in the love that you're looking for.
When we are looking for love, that special person, what's the biggest mistake most of us make?
I think people will just take what comes to them. They're so desperate to just have somebody in their life rather than finding out, does this person really match my values? Do they match what I'm looking for in a partner? And so they get into a relationship that doesn't necessarily serve them rather than finding the person that's the best match.
You use that word desperate. That's not really an attractive quality, and people sense that, don't they?
It's true. In my book, I talk about tips that my grandmother taught me about dating, and one of them is that she talks about you catch more bees with honey than a stick. And I've coached thousands of women all over the world, and so many times they come so desperate to find somebody, and it's almost like men are like dogs in that way. They can sense that fear, and it scares them off, and they run the other way.
So we're talking primarily women here then?
I guess it works both ways,
Yeah.
but primarily women.
Yeah. So what do you say? I mean, you could maybe recognize the fact somebody might feel desperate, but what advice do you give them so that they don't project that out there?
I think the most important thing is really to fill yourself up first, to really love yourself and honor that. And by doing that, you end up attracting in people that will see the good in you.
Another comparison you have is think of dating as like trying to catch a butterfly, which I thought was a real good one.
Yeah, it is. If you've ever tried to catch a butterfly, sometimes if you're chasing it and all it does is fly away. But if you just stand still, it will land on you. And that works in dating as well.
So you're saying, in essence, trying to catch a butterfly is not easy.
It's not easy. And the same goes with dating or trying to find a partner or catch a partner.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just need to stay still, be the person that you are in your heart and your soul, and the right things will come to you.
All right, the name of the book, Staying the One While Finding the One, by Bonnie Bruder. Happy Valentine's Day.
You too. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks for coming in this morning. Time is 19 after 8. Let's go back to the desk.